Welcome into Sports with Balls. Got music going. There we go. Give me a second. Sorry, man. It's been a morning already. Damn QuickBooks. I don't know who else uses QuickBooks, but whoo. Pain in my you-know-what. Welcome into Sports with Balls. I'm Jeff Michael here on a Friday. Tons going on. Tons to talk about. Just trying to get situated. I'm a little behind today. It's all right. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Today's show, obviously, brought to you by Christian's Tailgate. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. Bills Mafia Bar, Jets Bar, Cowboys Bars. They got all kinds. They just won another award, by the way. Another award for, you got to go check them out. Just go to christianstailgate.com. Also, Modern Home Improvement, $500 off your bathroom kitchen remodel. Call 832-930-0156 or modern-homeimprovement.com. And I'll mention all that stuff later. Again, today, December the 8th, Friday, December the 8th, National Brownie Day. Man, if I wasn't on a diet, whew. Love me some brownies. Pretend to be a time traveler day. Back to the Future? That's the only thing I can think of. Pretend to be a time traveler day. What else we got going on? National Blue Collar Day. Mother's Day in Panama. If your name's Simon, it's your day. National Salesperson Day. Yeah, there's a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all, including me. I think everybody's a salesperson. Take it in the ear day. Man, they just come up with the most random things, dude. I don't see any athlete's birthday. Dwight Howard, there you go, who was recently in the news for. Yeah, let's not get into that. Let's not. Phillip Rivers, it's his birthday today too. What's he got? 11 kids now. My Lord. I've got 2, man, and I can't imagine. I guess 2 is 10. That's what they say. But I don't know about that, man. 11 children. That is a bit much. But welcome into the show. I'm Jeff Michael. Let's get to it. There is a ton to go over today. We're going to get into the NFL games tomorrow. We'll talk about Thursday Night Football and what was a fun game to watch. Everybody in the sports world, fans included, did not see that coming last night. So we'll talk about Thursday Night Football. Jon Rahm making the jump to the LIV and a staggering amount of money. And he was one of the people that was against the LIV. We'll get into that a little bit too, because I think that's interesting. Also, we have Ohtani news apparently coming out today. I cannot wait for this. Toronto back to LA. The Mets, the Giants, man, the Dodgers. I don't know, but apparently we'll get Ohtani news today. Army Navy game this weekend. Look, I'll just go ahead and say it. On Fridays, you say, where do you want to be? This weekend, I always do a segment. Where do you want to be on Fridays? This is a bucket list thing. If you've never been to an Army Navy game, which I haven't, and it's a bucket list thing, I got to go. So that is where do you want to be this weekend? That's where. The other thing on my list was this NBA in-season tournament in Vegas. But the Army Navy game blows that out the water. So we'll just start that out. That's where you want to be this weekend. And we'll have my parlay of the day. And speaking of parlay of the day, huge news coming next week, and I believe by Thursday, that includes this show, Sports with Balls, and the Sports with Balls page. Partnering with somebody, it's going to be fantastic, and it has something to do with the parlay of the day. So get your gears running and get ready for that. That's going to be awesome. Kevin Anthony, welcome into the show. Go Cowboys. I'm in the playoffs in 5 out of my 6 fantasy leagues. Have a great day, everyone. Yeah, fantasy football, I think only missed out on 1, 2. One of them I missed out on my playoffs, but all the other ones I'm in, I think it's 4 more I'm in. And if you had Ezekiel Elliott last night, which a guy I'm playing against in my huge league, a guy I'm playing against had Ezekiel Elliott. Just mind-blowing. He also had Pittsburgh's defense, so it actually leveled him out. But Ezekiel Elliott hadn't played like that since week 1 of year 2000. That was annoying. That was annoying. Good for him, I guess. Look, I'm going to try to spin a positive note on this, but I mean, let's dive into it. Let's dive into Thursday night's game. Last night, Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Check this out. 3 weeks ago, you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. You're sitting at 7-4. Right? 7-4. And looking in front of you is the Arizona Cardinals and the New England Patriots with a combined 3 wins. You're looking at a 9-4 team at the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is 2 weeks ago. You're looking at 9-4, and you're going to the playoffs. You've got Arizona in front of you, and you've got New England Patriots in front of you. 2 of the worst teams in the NFL. You've got a killer defense, a Hall of Famer in TJ Watt. Yeah, you're having some quarterback issues, but team was 7-4, doing well. Then what happened? They lose to the Arizona Cardinals 24-10, and then turn around and lose to the New England Patriots 21-18. This is 2 games and a 2-game stretch that could have put the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs. And instead, we're sitting here talking about what's happening with Mike Tomlin. Like I said yesterday. Now, are they still above 500? Yep, that's what Tomlin does. They got the Colts next weekend. Then they have the Bengals, who they already beat 3 weeks ago. They could win these 2 games. It's such a hard team to figure out. I don't want to sit here and drop the hammer on Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't want to sit here and drop the hammer on it because of the way the NFL is. Every single person, in fact, I think 80% of the public was on the under last night at 30.5. 80% of the public bets were on the under at 30.5. It went over before halftime. The NFL is wild. It is insane. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, yeah, did they lose to the Cardinals? Yep. Did they lose to the Patriots? Yep. Could have they been in the playoffs with those 2 victories? The easiest stretch of their schedule? Yep. And they failed. That this is the NFL. They could turn around and beat the Colts next weekend, and then they could turn around and beat the Bengals, who they've already beaten this season, and they'll be 9-6, and everybody's singing a different tune. They are still in the playoff race. They are a half a game behind the Houston Texans for the playoffs. That's it. A half a game. Texans are 7 seed right now because of the loss last night to the Steelers. So it's not like write them off. Let's fire Mike Tomlin. I mean, look, they could have won that game. They actually made a nice little comeback. Patriots just had... Who? Are you kidding me? Bailey Zappi goes off. Hunter Henry. It looked like Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski out there. Yeah, I said it. It did. Look at what they were doing. Bailey Zappi had almost 200 yards passing and 3 touchdowns in the first half. Woo. Good play calling. Good play calling. Now, another thing. I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to sit here and tell you that New England has found their quarterback. No. We're not going there. I'm not saying that at all. They had a good game. Pittsburgh Steelers had a bad game, and at home. Is it inexcusable? Probably. Could you be in the playoffs right now? Probably. But you're not. There's still games in front of you. You're over 500. You're in the playoff race. Steeler fan was booing. I understand it. It was definitely understandable. But I believe in Tomlin. I think he'll get it together. Watch. They're going to come back and beat the Colts next weekend. And then they'll be 8-6. Going against a Bengals team they've already beaten. Watch. 9-6. And then this is an entirely different tune. So terrible game for the Pittsburgh Steelers last night. Incredible game for Bailey Zappi, Bill Belichick, and the New England Patriots. Except for they're ruining their draft stock. This is it's unbelievable. In a span of 5 days, the Steelers have all but locked up the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft for the Bears. Why? Because they let the Cardinals beat them, and then they let the Patriots beat them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. But the Bears are looking good in the draft again because the Steelers lost to the Arizona Cardinals and lost to the New England Patriots, who obviously the top three are Bears, Cardinals, Patriots, and whatever order they're going to shake out. And then you just wonder who's taking who. Chicago going to trade Fields and go get a quarterback? Or are they going to take a quarterback without trading Fields? We know, for a fact, New England's grabbing a quarterback. There's no way that they're Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi. That's not the QB room next year. Nope. Mac Jones will be on another team, and the New England Patriots will have another quarterback. Maybe Bailey Zappi is your starting 2024 New England Patriots quarterback with a rookie behind him. Or maybe they grab Bo Nix, who's NFL ready, and he's the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots. I don't know. But the Steelers losing to Arizona and New England back-to-back gives the Bears a higher draft seed, and New England and Arizona lowers. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's move on, man. We are 10 minutes into the show. I'm jamming out about New England. Woo! Noah Paul, welcome to the show. What's up? And all you guys watching on Twitter, on Facebook, on Twitch, on the other social media outlets, thank you guys for tuning in. If you missed anything, this will be up podcast version right after the show in all your podcast arenas. Coming up this weekend, let's just go through these games real quick because it's hysterical. The Buccaneers and the Falcons will face off. Name the Falcons quarterback. That's right, Ridder. That's right. It's Ridder and Mayfield going toe-to-toe. And right now, it's Atlanta minus 2.5. Give me the Buccaneers for sure. Bucs aren't bad. It's not a bad team. We had Bailey Zappi and Mitch Trubisky going at it last night. At 12 noon in Atlanta, we'll have Baker Mayfield and DJ Ridder. Have fun with that. There's some good betting stuff going on. Hint, hint on what's coming next week. Lions and Bears. That should be a fun game to watch. It looks like the Bears, they can be an interesting team. I'm just going for, you know what I'm doing this weekend? I'm doing anytime touchdowns. And in this game, I'm taking Montgomery. Anytime touchdown. I'm going to do like a $5 6-person anytime touchdown. And in this game, I'm taking Montgomery to give me an anytime touchdown or St. Brown. It's only Detroit minus 3. It's in Chicago. I get it, but I guess, yeah, Lions minus 3. Colts and Bengals. That's the only the Lions and Bears might be the best quarterback matchup up until Sunday night. Colts and Bengals going at it. Gardner Minshew versus Mr. Browning, who had a great game last weekend, and we'll see how that is. Minshew and Browning, toe-to-toe, Colts and Bengals. Right now, it's Cincinnati minus 2. I'm just not touching that game. I don't know what's going to happen. Anytime touchdown on that one, Zach Moss. Jaguars and Browns, we do not know the status of Trevor Lawrence at this point. He practiced at limited capability yesterday. If Trevor Lawrence plays, it should be a good game. If he doesn't, the Browns are favored by 3 right now. And I'm assuming Vegas thinks, because of that line, they think that Trevor Lawrence isn't playing. Browns defense is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And are we going to get the Flacco show? Do we have Joe Flacco throwing it down this weekend versus CJ Beathard? That's another dinger quarterback matchup. Oh my gosh, the over-under is 32.5 on that game. Anytime touchdown in the Jaguars and Browns. I may not do that one. If I did, it would. I think Etienne has 4 touchdowns on the season, and he's a great running back. I don't know. I'm probably not doing that one. They lost Christian Kirk for the season last week. So Panthers and Saints in another barn burner. Is Carr playing in this one? Yeah, I think so. Get Carr. Anytime touchdown, this probably Kamara. Panthers are 1-11. It's New Orleans minus 5. Bryce Young. Oh no, I don't. Carr's not playing. It's Jameis Winston. So you got Bryce Young versus Jameis Winston. anytime interception for Jameis Winston in that game. The NFL in their games this year. Texans and Jets. It's a decent game right here. Weather should be an issue in this one. CJ Stroud leading the NFL in passing yards as a rookie. It's unbelievable. They're 7-5. Huge game for the Texans. Jets are not bad. They are sneaky. This is a sneaky game. Houston -3.5 in New York. I'm probably not touching this one. That is a sneaky game. Rams and Ravens. Now, the kicker right here with the Rams and Ravens is we heard yesterday that Lamar Jackson has an issue. He did not practice. I guess we'll figure out. I'm assuming he'll be okay by Sunday. Vegas still has it at Baltimore -7.5. So I like the Rams plus 7.5. The Rams are a good football team. And with Williams back, that guy is a monster. I like the Rams plus 7.5 this weekend over the Baltimore Ravens. Vikings and Raiders. Josh Dobbs and O'Connell? Is that what we're doing? Josh Dobbs versus O'Connell. Yeah, I'm not watching that. Seahawks, 49ers -11. Give me Seattle plus 11 points. That is another gritty team. I think San Francisco wins 4 to 7 points, but I like Seattle plus the 11. Chiefs and Bills, finally. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. We don't get a good quarterback matchup in this entire NFL schedule until 3:25 p.m. on Sunday. And you finally get Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen going at it. KC's favored by 1. Give me the Bills to upset the Chiefs. They just don't look right now. They don't. The Chiefs don't look normal. And I like the Bills to come out firing. They're still in a playoff race. Broncos and Chargers. The 6-6 Broncos now versus the 5-7 Chargers. This should be a good football game. This is a rivalry. I like this football game. All the 4 afternoon games are phenomenal. The morning games are terrible. Like, terrible. Go do whatever you got to do in the morning. And then you got 4 games in the afternoon. Seahawks, 49ers, Bills, Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, and, of course, the night game, the Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys, where the Eagles are not favored again. 10-2 versus 9-3. Dallas -3.5 points. Undefeated at home in a long time. 13 games, I think it is. I don't know what I'm taking. I'll take an anytime touchdown in that. Probably Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown in that game. And the Broncos and Chargers game, give me Keenan Allen anytime touchdown. By the way, in that Chargers game, you've got a little bit of controversy right there with Austin Eckler. They are actually talking about replacing or at least giving timeshare to another running back. Austin Eckler issues in Chargerland. So that's the NFL schedule this week. The noon games are terrible. The afternoon games are phenomenal. Get your NFL on. All right, look, want to thank a couple of people before we get to John Rahm. One of them being Christian's Tailgate. Go to christianstailgate.com. One of 5 Houston area locations. The place is absolutely amazing. They just won another award-winning food, drink specials. They've got Cowboys Bar. They've got Bills Mafia. They've got a Jets Bar. They've got all kinds of stuff going on. Just go to christianstailgate.com. They got goat yoga going on tomorrow. Goat yoga at a bar. Doesn't get much more fun than that. And then modern-homeimprovement.com. $500 off. Bathroom, kitchen remodel. Mention Sports with Balls to my boy Josh Smith over there. Give him a call, 832-930-0156. That's modern-homeimprovement.com. I use them for all of they just remodeled my house. It's phenomenal. I would take you on a tour, but we're not doing that today. All right, let's get on to the next subject. That is John Rahm joining the LIV. A guy that was talking trash about the LIV. That's what he did. He was one of the front runners against LIV. And here he is now joining the LIV because I'm not really sure if I blame John Rahm for this. Money talks. We all know that. Nobody else is turning down $100 million a year. That's for, you know how much that is a day? I'll give it to you before you break out your calculators. $272,000 a day. Yeah, you can throw your pride out the window. I know there's a lot of people that are pissed off about it, but look, be pissed off at the PGA. These players backed the PGA, and the PGA threw it back in their face by joining them. Now, is this going to make me watch LIV? No. It's a 3-round party, really. Like, that's all it is. They got DJs, you can wear shorts. It's just, it's not the PGA. There's no tournaments. Like, you don't win trophies at the end of the year. There's no majors. Now, maybe down the line, are they going to implement this stuff with the PGA? Maybe. But this, Jon Rahm joining the LIV doesn't mean I tune in to watch the LIV. Not going to happen. Is John Daly on there drinking and smoking cigarettes? Nah, I'm tuning in. And is Tiger Woods going to have something to say about all this? Because Tiger now says he's playing once a month. He is the only person, I think, because we saw Rory McIlroy, right? Rory tried to stick up for the PGA all year last year. And then the PGA shoved it in Rory's face by saying, we'll join him. The only person that can bring things back to the way they were, I guess, where people wouldn't jump, is Tiger Woods. Yes, a 47, 48-year-old Tiger Woods could probably bring everybody back. That's the only person. Nobody's turning down. Jon Rahm is not turning down $100 million. We heard Tiger Woods turn down $800, but he doesn't need it. Jon Rahm said in his press conference, I just want to give my family the best opportunities in life. I understand that. I'm not saying it was right. I'm definitely not saying it was wrong. You do what you do, especially in today's world. Get yours, right? That's what it's all about. Everybody's selfish now. This isn't about pride. It's about money. $100 million, $272,000 a day. Nah, you're not turning that down, man. And the PGA Tour already joined LIV, so there's going to be some sort of merger. So what? He goes to the LIV for 2 to 3 years, gets $100 million a year, and then they join. And then nobody's mad, nobody's upset. It is what it is. He made the right move. Look, it's not going to make me watch LIV. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to watch the PGA when Tiger's on. When Tiger's not on, I'll catch the scores. But if Tiger's on, I'm watching the PGA. If Jon Rahm's on the LIV, I'm not watching the LIV. He doesn't move the needle for me. 1-2 majors. He's a great golfer. But he's not moving the needle. He's not Tiger. We'll see how this all shakes out. They get a few more guys. The LIV will be fun. But look, until they're drinking and partying and showing them on the LIV tour, I'm not doing it. I've watched a couple of these things, man. They got DJs like loud speakers. I mean, it's a party atmosphere at these LIV tournaments. It's only 3 days, and they get paid a ton. It's a way different format, too. Oh, well. And Roy actually came out and said that Jon Rahm will join him in the 2025 Ryder Cup, I believe. So it didn't change anything about that. The Ryder Cup right now, I think, has people from the LIV not allowed on it, but I'm pretty sure that will change. Big move for LIV, I guess. Like I said, I don't think it's going to let me. I'm not tuning in to watch it because Jon Rahm's on it. Jon Rahm's going to be on that private jet, by the way. If you guys have never seen the LIV private jet they fly in, just go Google that. It's just type in LIV private jet. Holy crap. I'll be a caddy. Just let me ride on that thing, man. It is a party in there, and it's phenomenal. You got to go look at it. Just Google LIV private jet, man. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. We're still waiting on Shohei Ohtani news. It's supposed to break today. As soon as it comes out, look, go to Sports with Balls on all your social media outlets. The news breaks. I broke the stuff about Juan Soto yesterday, way before anybody else did. Not bragging, but I am. As soon as I get news, I throw it up there, and I try to do my research and put it in there. It's a no BS site, man. You can get on there and argue, and man, it's fun. Go to Sports with Balls on Facebook, on TikTok, on all your social media outlets, and get to chatting about sports. All the latest topics and everything, they're all in there. Bronny James, some other news. LeBron James will play on Sunday. Yep. And go figure, the NBA is off on Sunday. So LeBron James will be there at a home game for his son because he will not be in Las Vegas because that game is Saturday night. The Indiana Pacers, who are averaging 134 points game in this in-season tournament, they beat the Bucks, which I thought the Bucks would win, but the Bucks they were flat. They scored 22 points in the second and 25 in the fourth after a 43-point third quarter. So just an off night for the Bucks. They lose to the Pacers. Pacers move on, and the Pelicans got blown out. Pelicans score only 17 in the third and only 18 in the fourth. 133. LeBron James was on fire, and they move on. Like I said, I'm sure. Look, I saw the TNT and ESPN thing. How they merged. It just looks like a big party for the NBA in Las Vegas. And I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good for the NBA at all. It just looks like these guys just want to get to Vegas so they can go party. That's what it looks like. That's what it sounds like. And it seems like they're gearing towards that too. Watching this, I'm like, man, it just looks like a massive like NBA party. That's all it is. Are they hanging banners for the trophy? No, I think the Lakers already made that clear that they're not hanging a banner. But Lakers and Pacers will be Saturday night in Las Vegas for the first ever. Is it just called in-season tournament? First ever in-season tournament champion. So go Pacers. Is there a line on that? Let me check this out. I haven't seen if there is a line on this game, but I'm sure there is, and I bet it is -2.5. I'm going to say Lakers. Oh, come on. Let's see. Here we go. No, -4.5 Lakers. Give me the Pacers +4.5. Tyler Halliburton's playing lights out. What else we got? Man. Been a heck of a show. This weekend on Saturday, Army and Navy go at it. I just love that game. That is where you want to be. If you want to be in any place, I was going to say Las Vegas for the NBA in-season tournament, or do you want to be at this Army-Navy game? It's not even close. It's not even close. It's phenomenal. It's in Foxborough. It's going to be unbelievable. 43 degrees. Army's favored by 3.5. Both teams are 5-6, but you throw out the records when it comes to these two teams going at it. It's awesome. It is such a great atmosphere, and nothing but respect for Army and Navy. I absolutely love that. If you're going to be anywhere, be there. And by the way, Army and Navy, both, you can play professionally after you go to college there. You can declare for the draft. Now, I'm glad they made that eligible, 2-3 years ago? That was awesome. Good job doing that. Because now you get better players in Army and Navy. Before, you had to go serve right after. David Robinson, bunch of players like NBA. Now, you can play professionally. So you can actually go to Army and Navy and go play professional sports afterwards, and that is phenomenal. Good job for them. Parlay of the day today. I've got a couple of NBA games I really like. So we'll just jump into those real fast as soon as this loads up. I know one of them is, I think, Denver. Or no, I like the Rockets. The Rockets are plus, I think, 9.5 over Denver. I like the Magic -11.5 over the Pistons. Sixers, meh, not really. Where else? Oh, the Timberwolves. Timberwolves -6.5 over the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane's having a good season because we all know Ja Morant's suspended. So give me the Timberwolves. Give me the Rockets. Give me the Mavericks. Yeah, give me the Mavericks -8.5 of the Trailblazers. They're playing good ball. And I'll take, I already said Magic -11.5. There you go. Parlay of the day. Look, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you missed anything, go to Sports with Balls and all your podcast arenas. The entire show will be up there. Also, go to christailgate.com. Find one near you. Go eat, go drink, go watch sports. It's a blast. Modern-homeimprovement.com. $500 off bathroom or kitchen remodel. Mention Sports with Balls. They'll hook you up. Josh Smith, 832-930 0156. I'm Jeff Michael. This is Sports with Balls. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday with incredible news.